everyone, and welcome to the Power 9 Podcast. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the future pro, Alfian Put.
Hey, what's good?
Alfian, you haven't taken your medication, have you?
What?
No, I'm trapped here in the store with a madman. In the back where nobody is allowed to go. So my dead body is like on the floor. The only way they'll find me is if the blood starts soaking outwards.
Which they won't.
Which they will never.
Yeah.
No one will ever know.
Yes.
Right. How are we this morning? I'm a bit tilted.
I'm sick.
Just sick.
Are you sick too?
You sound sick though.
Yeah, I do.
You have this like frog in your throat.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. I just recovered from a fever, and
cool. That's why you were here on Friday.
Yeah. That's why I wasn't here. I wanted to do something on Wednesday, right? I wanted to play some games on Wednesday. But I didn't.
Modern on Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be casting on Wednesdays now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, my tongue's all gone, so sucks. Yeah, so if you hear me like lisp and then can't pronounce stuff properly, it's because it hurts when I do S sounds. Because the tongue, usually when you do an S sound, it will stretch the tongue. So you go to S. Yeah,
yes.
It hurts a little bit that way. So, forgive me for my trespasses today. But yeah, today I'm a little bit tilted.
Why? What happened, man?
You know why.
Oh, I know what happened.
Yeah. You know why. Okay, so
it's for the interest of the stream, man.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, we usually record this on a Sunday or Saturday morning, right? And before we get here, before we even start the stream, we usually have a good breakfast, right?
It's alright.
It's alright. It's a McDonald's breakfast. Sinful pleasure. Where I will usually order, actually me and Cass will usually order the same thing. It's a hotcakes with sausage meal.
Wow.
And the hotcakes with sausage meal usually comes with this very sweet, sugary thing. And for those of you listening at home, right, you kind of figure that, yeah, I'm fat.
You're not fat.
I'm not fat, but I'm not skinny. I'm not losing weight. But this is the one day of the week I eat them McDonald's.
Yeah.
So, and today, instead of giving me the maple syrup, that sugary goodness,
The
sweet
good stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff.
The stuff that makes pancakes good.
Yeah, I didn't get anything, and I'm like, yeah, I'm calling in. I might sound a bit like what's that word?
What's
I
the
know,
word?
vindictive.
Yes.
Yeah, but you should try hotcakes with no maple syrup.
It's not the same.
Yeah, it's completely not the same. It's so dry. It sucks.
It's like sponge cake.
Yeah.
Without anything else.
So I thought to myself, okay, it's okay. I'll let this go. I'll try it. There's still butter. It's cool. And I cut one piece and I put it in my mouth and I was like, no. I've got to let them know that I am pissed off. And so today's episode is going to be short because I'm going to go back there and raise hell.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not true. All right. Yeah, this is not the McDonald's podcast. In fact, you are listening to the Power 9 podcast. Remember, every week you can find new episodes on power9podcast.com, on mtgcast.com, as well as on iTunes. Finally, MTGcast is back online. Last week, I also said MTGcast is back online, so that's good.
Yeah.
This week, there's a lot of news. There's really a lot of news, and our main topic of this week is the article by Scott Kelly and Blake Rasmussen. Rasmussen, yeah. Behind the scenes with the alleged Ixalan card theft. And we didn't know it was a card theft.
Yeah, I thought it was like a casual leak.
Yeah, exactly. Casual leak. Very casual leak.
Casual leak.
So yeah, we'll talk about that later. But like every episode, we start off with my week in Magic. Bring. So, Alfian, how was your week of Magic in my week of Magic?
I went to play FNM
Yay.
to farm fatal pushes.
Farm that fatal push.
Yeah.
Fatal push. What?
People are paying
$8.
$25.
$25. That's the asking price. Okay, that's the asking price. $25
Like,
for an FNM.
I went on the MTG auction group. Starting bid $25. Buyout $35. Okay, no one's gonna bid $25 on this. I looked down.
Yeah, first thing.
Some idiot bid on it.
Number one,
Damn.
So yeah. Little do you know, this card is good, and this card will. You know what? This is what we talked about this, right? Like how cards are expensive, how we evaluate cards, and how we speculate on cards.
Oh yeah.
And I have this sneaky suspicion Fatal Push is going to get reprinted in the core set. Like I'm dying.
I don't know about that, man.
That would be really bad. That would be uber bad.
That would not that soon.
No, I think that's
Nah, no way.
yeah.
Nah.
Because Fatal Push is that good.
it's not
Like that makes me worry. We got Inquisition of Kozilek, right? And then
Yeah.
we had Inquisition of Kozilek as a rare, which helped to maintain the price. $10, 10 USD.
okay.
And then suddenly you reprint Inquisition of Kozilek as an uncommon. And then there goes the price.
See ya.
Yeah.
Then
So-
I bought my play set for. Well, I bought it after the Conspiracy 2 reprint, so it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
And I
yeah,
got the
that's the thing.
The ROE version, so
And
it looks cool.
Yeah. So yeah, Fatal Push, $25 legit. So you did get the promo, right?
Yeah, I did. So it did great. GOG.
So what, you sold it?
No.
Okay.
So we do top 8 get a promo.
Oh yeah. Because we
Round
get all the promos.
yeah. So round 2, I gave the guy the win because I was feeling nice.
What?
I gave the guy the win for a pack because I know I'll win the round 3.
How you know you win round 3? Because you get pat down, right? You get
No,
like,
because I know I'll get packed with another 3-pointer.
oh good.
And
And
all
I'm
the
gonna own that scrub.
which is what happened.
Yeah.
This is what Danny does, except I actually did it properly.
Okay, I'll give you the win. You go up. Okay, so
And he gave me a pack, so that's like 3 extra straw carrots.
you got okay. So you got the extra pack and then the Fatal Push. So the Fatal Push, I like the card art. I really do like the.
It's like
the
it's like actually
It's
falling
just like-
down.
yeah, it's just like push. That one is really a push, not a kick.
Yeah, that's like
Because a push with the leg is called a kick, by the way.
yes.
It's a heel drop or this thing it's not a push. So
Yeah, my brother went in too.
okay. Did you get?
Nope, he sucked.
Stop.
He died to
Control. Ramen up red.
no, he died to control actually. I actually played against him the first game.
Oh, okay.
I
So
beat
he
him.
killed you.
I beat him for once.
Ha.
I was like ramp counter spell, ramp counter spell, ramp counter spell.
You shouldn't counterspell every ramp though. You counterspell the good ramps.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Hour of Promise and shit.
Then I slammed Nicobolas on turn 7.
Yay.
I flipped. I didn't flip Olamok, but he kind of surrendered after that.
Oh, okay. Didn't you like make him exile the cards?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
So he needed one more land to cast anything. He was top decking no lands for like the past 5 turns.
And then after you flipped over
Then
the
I
land.
flipped like 7 lands in a row.
I feel sad, man.
Yes, I did it.
Okay, so was that the only time you played this week?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a happy
cool.
time.
Yay.
Fatal push. 3 more wins to go.
And you're playing Final Fantasy as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. that's
I'm
good.
going to Final Fantasy tournament like this Saturday
Yeah.
with my mono water deck.
Oh man, Mono Water sucks.
No, it's
Mono Water sucks.
it's all the
man.
top 8s.
Mono Water
How
sucks.
does it suck? The numbers don't lie, Vic.
The numbers are meant to be broken.
I want to bring Gomez as much as you do, but Gomez is going to die to mono water.
That's not true. Like you gotta really catch them off guard with the Go Bears.
But Gomez already did well the last one, so
That's true, yeah.
I think they're gonna call that shit and they're gonna bring water.
That's why you should play Mono Lightning. With Gilgamesh,
I don't have the time to build that deck, bro.
man, dude, it's so easy. I've got the cards, man. You just put it together. Anyway, yeah, Mono Lightning, awesome. So for myself, I got a team draft. First time in team draft. This is the start of the season. We only started this week, and yeah, our first team draft was against the law firm of Church, Morley, and I forget what's that. Kev Church and Morley. And like history, we went 3-0 against them. I think for those long time listeners, you know that we went 3-0. And I think I shared this story before.
Yeah, you did.
Against that same team. We went 3-0 and proceeded to lose the entire team draft by 5-4.
Wow.
So this time we went 3-0 and then we all looked at each other and was like, is this the real life? Is this gonna happen again? And yeah, we won them 6-3. So yeah,
Okay.
I was a scrub. My deck was bad,
Good. At least
Yeah.
you won.
but we won.
Yes.
We won. Was that Ilham went 3-0, which was great, and then Brian went 2-1 and I went 1-2. So yeah, we all contributed to the win.
You got carried.
Yeah, I got carried. Yay. But I contributed. We win.
If you didn't contribute, you still win.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. But we win. We win anyway. So yeah, I drafted like a pretty I drafted an okay red green deck. I got cut a lot of good green cards in pack 2 because
Yeah.
the guy next to me was playing green.
I saw you were playing red.
Yeah, so our entire team was playing red, but the red pool was so strong. That was how strong it was. Like, I took like 2 cartouche of Zeal, 1 cartouche of
Wait, isn't there only like one Amon Cat?
yeah, exactly. So there were 2 cartouche of Zeal. And I took 1 cartouche of Strength. Is that
What?
green? The green one. the
Yeah,
green
yeah,
one.
yeah.
So I had 3 cartouches in the deck and I had like legit creatures. So yeah, pretty good, pretty decent.
How'd that work?
It worked. It worked well.
Okay.
It worked pretty well, man. Like, but yeah, like I would narrowly lose the games. Like just like I'm like 1 or 2 life points away, and I just can't finish him off.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad. So yeah, that was our week in Magic. Let's move on to some news. There's a ban in the last week.
Yep.
BNR announcement. Where's the BNR announcement?
It's somewhere here. There it is. Oh, right.
August 28th. Okay, so no changes to any other formats except for Vintage. Thorn of Amethyst is restricted.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder why. Monastery Mentor is restricted. Gee, I wonder why. And Yawgmoth's Bargain is unrestricted. That's strange.
Oops.
So
So I made a mistake yesterday.
it's okay. We forgive you. But yeah, Thorn of Amethyst, Mishra's Workshop is a very powerful deck. Even though Mishra's Workshop has been restricted in the last one, it's still very, very powerful. It's still,
Turn 1 3 mana is as a land is
Yeah.
not a joke.
Not cool, man. Not cool. Thorn of Amethyst as well. If turn 1 you can go Mox or Black Lotus, Mishra's Workshop, Thorn of Amethyst if you have resistance or some form of that. Like your opponent is locked out from playing Magic the Gathering. Like that is that deck. And it is very, very scary. So even when Mishra's Workshop was restricted, even if what's the other card? What's the other the golem?
What?
The 5/3
Lodestone Golem?
Lodestone Golem, yeah. Lodestone Golem was also restricted. Like still not stopping this deck, man. Like
The deck is too good.
the deck is way good. Way good. So yeah, we got to tone down that deck. So Now you have an additional 3 more slots. I do not know for what. Probably more Eldrazi. Who knows?
Yeah,
Yeah.
more good stuff.
Probably more good stuff. So, yeah, 4 Chalice is already enough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the deck runs 4 Chalice.
Yeah,
Of course. Why would
4
it?
Chalice. Because Chalice on 0 and Chalice on 1.
Right.
Then you lock your opponent out in a lot of
Why?
stuff.
Why not? Right.
Yeah, exactly. Why not?
Feels like the Eldrazi Tron of Vintage, but a bit better.
A lot better. A lot better. Monastery Mentor is restricted. And because, as the blue deck, like Monastery Mentor is the most powerful card, although the price is not going to be affected at all, because
not.
it's still a hard card to come by.
Yeah.
So yeah. There they say there Vintage, 40% of the top 8 decks are shops, 30% are Mentor. But the thing about Vintage is that really there isn't much, there really isn't much, what do you call it, variation in the decks.
Yeah.
Afian, are you cold?
No.
Okay. There isn't much like, what do you call it?
Much difference in the decks. deck
Not
builds?
difference in the decks, but variety. That's the word I'm looking for. You have your shops decks. You got your Monastery Mentor decks. You used to have your we never had counterbalance decks.
No, that's Legacy.
That's Legacy. Yeah. There's no other decks in.
There's a Storm.
There's humans. Humans, man, humans.
Spicy
humans. But yeah, no, not much of anything else.
No.
Cool. All right. Let's move on. What's the? Do we want to talk about the GP?
Yeah, it's called a GP.
Okay, so GP Washington DC is happening right now. But there were some GP trial decks that we wanted to highlight. Where were they?
That's for GP. This
The
tournament.
GP trials, right?
Yeah.
GP
Oh,
trials.
results.
No, they just ended day 1. They haven't started day 2.
Oh, okay.
It's like 9 a.m. in the west right now.
All right. Let's check out the GP Turin one.
Oh yeah, GP Turin.
Oh, oops, wrong one.
Nope.
What's the
Where's the deck list? Where's the
It's
deck
right here.
list? The deck list.
So these are the last chance 2-round buy qualifier thingies, the GPTs of
Yeah.
sorts.
And first place will surprise you.
It's green white ramp.
Something ramp. Something.
It's green white ramp with
It's
Spring to Mind.
it's so weird. It's hella weird, man. 2 Spring to Mind. Like okay. 3 Wall Breakers, 2 Walking Ballistas, 4 Thraben Inspectors, and 3 Ulamoks, the Ceaseless Hunger. That's it. That's all you have. Granted, Wall Breakers and Ulamoks are very powerful. Then you have 2 Descend the Sinful, 2 Spring to Mind, 4 Hour of Promise, which is amazing, and then 4 Fumigates. And 1 Blessed Alliance. Of all things, 1 Blessed Alliance. Like, that's your only removal?
And 4 real characters in the
On
sideboard.
the
of
sideboard,
course.
yeah. Gift of Paradise and Weirding Wood is a way to actually get there.
Oh yeah.
Get there pretty fast. Authority of the Consoles is especially. Like, I think this deck the sideboard looks like, hey, I got to not die to mono red,
Yeah.
which might be what you might be seeing.
Yeah, real
this entire
character is
weekend.
pretty good against mono red.
Yeah, it gives you, 2 blockers with lifelink.
Yeah, turn 3 ramp into turn 4 real character is pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, the cat tokens already have lifelink.
Yeah.
I thought only Regal Caracal gives them lifelink.
No, they have lifelink.
Oh shit.
So do they get double lifelink?
No, they don't get double lifelink. This is not lifelink, the card.
Oh well.
Yeah. What was that? Okay, so then second place is like mono black zombies. Yeah. Okay,
Those kind of these are all like multiple.
it's so weird. This deck is very weird.
multiple instances of what GPT champions.
Yeah. And then mono red. We just want to highlight that one.
And
There was the Tima Energy deck as
Tima
well.
Energy,
Oh,
mono
okay,
red.
mono red. Oh yeah. Oh, this is the other deck. a blue-white God Pharaoh's gift. Huh? What? Huh? With Trophy Mage. Trophy Mage to search out Gate to the Afterlife. What?
All right, man.
All right,
That's cool.
That's cool. We cool, man. We
Walking
cool.
Ballista, so that can be restored with the God Pharaoh's gift
Yeah, as a 4/4. Woohoo!
without counters.
Without counters,
Holy
man.
shit!
All right.
What attack!
Whoa! And then you can put 4 mana on them and then put counters. On
Yeah, let's not forget the good stuff like
them. Like
Mausoleum Wanderer.
whoa!
Oh
yeah.
yes, yes.
Oh, Mausoleum Wanderer as a 4/4 is quite menacing, by the way. Yeah. So cool beans, man.
Yeah,
Cool beans.
this is some
This is
insane,
some-
insane
yeah.
tech.
Second level. No, this is like next level shit.
Yeah, I can't even. Yeah, the rest.
Then there was a normal God Pharaoh's gift deck.
Nope, this is
Was
also
it the same?
This is the
Oh
same
my
one.
goodness.
So that's two Cataclysmic Galaxy on one.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So weird.
Team Energy,
Love
Mono
it.
Red. Team Energy, Splash Black for Scarab God.
Yeah.
Team Energy. Okay, that's all.
Yeah. So yeah, just wanted to highlight to you like changing metagame. It'll be interesting to see where this goes in the future. Okay, so I said this will be a short episode. Let's talk about our topic of the week.
Card theft.
Card theft.
This is not.
Actually,
This is not normal. This is not an ordinary card theft.
Yeah, this is alleged card theft.
This is grand larceny.
This is actually quite big.
Yeah.
Okay, so the article that came out on the 28th of August, that's about a few days back. Behind the scenes with the alleged Ixalan card theft. So, Alfian, I know we said it at the beginning of the show, but like we didn't think that this was a card theft. Right?
Yeah,
We thought this was like leaky leak.
I thought this was just like some guy in the factory was like took a few pictures.
Hey
and,
man, look at this! I'm working on the Magic the Gathering. shit.
Haha, I'm cool.
I'm cool, man. I'm cool.
Actually, he stole the entire sheet. What?
Yeah, so man, I love this. So there's a section in here which says how an Ixalan sheet ended up online and how we responded. It's like okay, so the last time this happened, this has been becoming like a trend,
Yeah.
There was that leak of the fake cards for Modern Masters 2015.
Fake cards.
Fake, yeah.
Wait, what was it?
Fake leak. That was
Oh.
a fake leak, and that was when Mythic Spoiler got into a lot of trouble.
Why? What fake? What fake
So
leak actually?
there was this fake leak with the rares and the mythics for Modern Masters 2015.
Okay.
And so like speculators were like, oh yeah, okay, so we buy these cards, we sell these cards, whatever,
Yeah.
so you get that leaked information. Turns out, and then Mythic Spoiler, one of the sites where like you go, they actually, double check with a second source whether the card is real or not.
Yeah. So you know
And
it's
they
the-
were wrong. And that was the first time I looked at it and it's like, yeah, shit, Mythic Spoiler is wrong.
Wait. So what was the fake card?
So the fake cards were like, I think Inferno Titan didn't get reprinted. Like a whole bunch of, like the red.
Why would you fake Inferno Titan?
No, that's the thing. So, somebody apparently got like inside information. And this was very smart of WotC because they actually did give out this fake information. I believe that they did. And the information that they gave out to certain people were different. So some cards were on there and some cards weren't. And so they deferred.
Oh,
And
okay.
because they deferred, you can find out who's the idiot who leaked that shit. And then you trace back, haha, this is where you die.
you got tricked.
And then they send the mafia after you. Okay,
Maybe
so
not the mafia.
the magic mafia, which is the Justice League.
Oh man.
Yeah, they'll come in like Gideon is there. It's like you asshole, you. No, he'll be like smiling, like you asshole, give us back the cards.
What?
You no longer get the I don't know.
Okay, man.
Yeah. you're demoted. Yeah, and then it happened again with what's the set? Color Dash? Was it Color Dash?
I think it was Hour of Devastation.
Hours? Was it Hours? No. That was Hours of Devastation is what we're talking about. Ixalan and Hours. No, before that.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, there was another big league, and I was like, yeah, okay, so this is how we deal with big leagues. Which was, well, not very encouraging actually.
Remember that Damnation functional reprint on?
Oh yeah.
That was
That was fun.
I was like, there's no way this is real, right? This is fake.
Okay, so how an Ixalan sheet ended up online and how we responded to it. They did have another article before, and we did talk about that. I love how leaks, how WotC and how companies in general respond to leaks. Like Ubisoft and leaks are like one and the other. It's like Ubisoft, the way they release information is actually through leaks.
Oh yeah.
Because they don't control their suppliers and distributors very well. They're like, yeah, okay, so we want to release information to the public. Let's give it to Amazon France. And then they will distribute information online. Because more people are tuning into Amazon France with response to game leaks.
Yeah.
Versus all the distributors. So like Ubisoft doesn't have to pay anyone any money. They just give it to certain
Just
people.
casually.
Like, here you go. We're going to release this on September 18th. And then like, so
Don't leak this, by the way.
please try not to. No, they don't say anything. They're like, here you go. Embargo is on until September 7th. And then, in August 7th, they start releasing it. Yay.
What? Next level planning, man.
Yeah, next level planning. They know. But of course WotC doesn't. And I think they're kind of pissed when things get released.
They sound pretty pissed.
Yeah, they do sound pretty pissed in this. Okay, so let's talk about the story, how it ended up online. So we take the security. I'm just going to read out this passage. We take the security of our printing facilities very seriously. However, during a shift at one of these facilities, a former temporary employee of that facility allegedly took a stack of uncut sheets. A stack, by the way.
How big is a stack?
A stack. And you know how big an uncut sheet is?
It's pretty big.
It's pretty big.
It's a poster. It's a huge
It's a poster. Yeah, you could fit it in. You can't fit it even in a broom handle. Evaded security, then left the building, and a security camera recorded alleged theft. And subsequently, posts started appearing online on various websites advertising the sheets for sale, including photos of the sheets in questions. And these are the ones that we saw. They were blurry photos, they're not readable, and they didn't show off the full set, but they were, in actual fact, real. What we thought may be a fake, maybe what they did with Modern Masters 2015
Oh yeah.
was in fact actually very, very real.
And they removed like faithful title from Modern Masters 2.
And so they just, and they went into full action. At the end of the day, the person in question is under legal scrutiny. He is in jail. He or she is in jail. And is facing significant charges, and the case is currently pending. And they can't share with us any of the information except for that much. That we caught the perpetrator. He is going to get screwed in the back side very badly in jail. Like that's what they do to Magic card leakers when you go to jail.
Citation needed.
Yeah, they did. You are treated the same as pedophile, child rapers and child sex prostitute guy people. So yeah.
Those people exist?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, child rapists and shit like that. That's what happens in jail.
That's a myth.
I don't know.
Huh.
I thought everybody gets beat up in jail.
Is that not a myth too?
I don't know. That's probably the thing. Anyway,
But
so yeah, that's Scott Kelly speaking, Vice President of Creative and Production Studios. So, and what they're saying is that because of this, we're gonna change the Ixalan preview season. So instead of, and this is where what's his name comes in, Blake Ramunap, great Blake Rasmussen, Blake Ramtan,
Blake
whatever.
guy.
Blake dude. He says that because of this, like we will go deeper into the set because you know all the cards, you know all the big shiny cards already. We're gonna go deeper in the set. We're gonna release the commons and uncommons that we used to just save until the last part.
Oh yeah.
Now, and we're going to give it to you now. And they had some time to rework this, so it is a lot of work, I have to say. It is a lot of work for them to redo the entire preview season. And but that's what they have to do.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess what I want to talk about is this systemic, it feels like a systemic problem that WotC is facing. Okay, so let's talk about it from a security point of view.
Okay.
So the employees of WotC, apparently they like their job, so obviously they won't leak out information.
Yeah, that's true.
The suppliers of the cards, the ones who do the printing, they like their money from WotC. I don't think they would just, willy-nilly, give out information.
Yeah.
But I think the people who work for these suppliers, they understand the value of these uncut sheets, the value of even just the simple cards and packs and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially when they are not like released yet.
Exactly. So if you know what you're doing, like you know the value of this, and what's stopping you from just stealing one of these uncut sheets and just putting it out there? Not even posting it online, but just through the black market, and people won't know.
Yeah, it's pretty
Things
scary.
might have things might have transpired that way. Have you ever wondered how Ben and Joe have like uncut sheets of every set?
Wait, they do?
No, they don't.
Oh.
You'll be like wondering, like, oh, they do? What? But so that's how it happens. And even though you take security very, very seriously, there's this problem where humans can be paid.
Yes.
Humans can be bought. Security can be evaded, very simply put. And even you can have 100 security cameras, but once the damage is done, the damage is done.
Yeah, what if someone's paying this guy to steal from?
Exactly. What if somebody is paying?
Yeah, wow. Oh.
Dun dun dun.
That's
dun,
some next
dun,
level
dun,
shit.
Dun, dun. An uncut sheet goes for a lot, right?
Yeah,
It's like at least 1,000 a piece,
yeah.
like a full uncut sheet. So, it's interesting. It's interesting to see that that they have taken stuff very, very, very seriously. But it's more interesting that they've come out and shared this information. And from this, right, I feel like from a production standpoint, because I work in a production, like I used to work in a production facility, and now I help to manage work. Okay, so from my standpoint, like, okay, what I do is very information sensitive. So security wise, right, I understand. Like, you cannot let anything leak. If you let anything leak, like your competitors or people out there can easily just take that information and use it for themselves. And then that's when you get screwed. When you're supposed to file a patent for it, when you're supposed to file a trademark design for it, any leak of information is deadly to your company.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, to a point where thumb drives in my company, you can't use any old thumb drives. You plug it in a computer and that's it. Like, the computer freezes up. So it's like, nope, you better take this out, you better take this out, you better take this out. Too late, and then everything freezes.
They're like, wait, who did this?
Who did this? You did,
Oh,
because
no.
your computer screwed up. But yeah. So that's the level of security that we have to operate. Like in videos, we can't just like take pictures and post it out. You know, in videos you can't take videos or pictures, or you can't even share information of what you're doing. You know, I can't talk about what I'm doing. It's not like I'm a very high level person. It's just that, you know, I just can't. Like that's the nature of the work. And for everyone that has for everyone at WotC, who's involved in R&D, for everyone who's even involved in sales, like they can't talk about stuff that they saw. I've seen some shit. I've seen some stuff, you know. And for those people in the printing facilities, they can't do it either. But they have, you know, it's less of what do you call it? There's less impetus for them to share the information, because their livelihood doesn't depend on Hasbro and WotC.
Yeah. Depends
You
on
know.
the printer guy.
It depends on the printing stuff. And the printer guy is like, okay, if I lose your business is good. But if I lose your business, I've got other shit to print out too. So, you know, maybe I don't really care about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's not like, it's not my livelihood. My livelihood is to print stuff. Maybe I'm good at printing your stuff. And what if I leave? Do you have another supplier?
Oh.
So they say they got a few facilities. I believe them. Because Japanese cards must come from a different
Yeah,
facility.
yeah, that's true.
We've seen English cards with very different quality.
Yeah.
So definitely there'll be another printing facility. So I believe after the first set of leaks, the big set of leaks, like they had to go and source for other printers, which is good.
Yeah,
Which is very
yeah.
good.
You can't let the leaks stay leak. You can't let the snitches stay snitches.
Yeah. So, but the problem is that, you know, we've seen the quality of some of the cards,
Some of them suck.
which leads me on to my second point, which is the production point of view. Okay. And the reason why the cards suck, and the reason why this guy got away, and the reason why he's a temporary staff, is because you need to produce more and more and more and more. Your production facility is only so big, but now I need to produce twice the capacity of my production facility. How do I do that? I hire overtime workers.
Hire more part-timers.
I hire more part-timers, as we can, as you've seen. Quality of part-timers, not so good.
Not
Not the best.
Not the best.
Not the best.
Not up to standard.
Yeah. So and that's what happens, and that's the reality of it. You know, when the print has to go out rushed, you know, we get double printing, we get lighter printing, we get the shit cards basically. There'll be like packs or there'll be a box full of like double printed miscut cards, you know.
Yeah.
And it's pretty bad. It is actually very bad. So, you know, where does this come from? So either we're selling way too many cards. Do you think that's the case?
Nah, I think I was saying you're doing fine.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. Like does the store sell like a shitload of packs?
We're
I
not
don't
that.
think so.
This is not that good.
It's not that. Yeah, okay. So towards the end of it, QC gets a bit tighter.
Yeah.
But pre-release has been really good, right?
Yeah, pretty has been decent.
Pre-release has been very good. First week draft have been very good. Like after that, it peters out very quickly.
Yeah.
So your pressure to meet that deadline of pre-release is there. You have to print out X number of cards, X number of packs before pre-release hits. And that is dangerous. Because you gotta work overtime, you gotta push the machines a bit harder, you gotta push the people a bit harder.
Oh yeah.
And when you do that, and you don't compensate them, or they don't understand what they're doing it for, then this shit happens.
Yeah.
So we know that at least, stuff go out more than a month ahead of time, because it takes time to ship over to all the distributors worldwide. So if you think of it, there's probably a lead time of about 3 months. So when the last set comes out, this new set starts getting printed. They start making the molds for the print blocks,
Okay.
and then they start doing the first test for the molds. So if you got about a 3-month timeline, great. You can print out X number of cards by the time pre-release hits. But the other question is WotC being delayed? Is WotC making this time span shorter to print out twice the number of cards?
Okay.
Or X number of cards. If that happens, then it's something that WotC needs to revisit. They need to relook their policies, because they can't do, you cannot expect for your supplier to produce more than their capacity in a shorter period of time, especially when it's your fault when that is delayed.
Yeah, you have to get more people.
You have to get more people, and B, you gotta stick to your production schedule.
Yeah.
Like there is a sequence of events. Like for printing, is very simple. Printing, you gotta what do you call it? You gotta do the final artwork, and then you gotta the paper supply and all that is already set. You do the final artwork, and then you print the die, and then you start printing. And you print the first run, and you see, this is the quality, very good. Okay, continue the production run.
Yeah.
And then you do the packaging, which is automated, which I assume should be automated.
Somewhat.
It is.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think they will survive if it's not automated. But then once you've done the packaging, you do you got QC, you done the packaging, and then you start shipping it out all over the world. It does take time. It is not it's not a what do you call it?
It's not the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. It is non-trivial.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So yeah, and things have to go in this order. So you need to stick with your production schedule, and if WotC is somehow, if we could talk to the suppliers and we understand what's your production schedule like, what is the capacity like, and how much you need to produce, then we understand, okay, maybe the problem is with the supplier, but maybe the problem is with WotC. Maybe WotC is messing up with their schedule. I don't believe so, but
I think it's just a small thing.
it's a small thing, yeah, but it does snowball
Yeah.
out. Anyway, and it does talk, it does say about what you call it. It does project a little of what their core values are, what WotC's core values are.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because WotC really treasures their
Yeah.
intellectual property, I guess.
Yeah, they treasure the intellectual property, but do they give priority to making sure that they hit the deadlines and stuff like that?
Yeah.
And maybe they just treat their suppliers like shit.
Or maybe.
We know these all come from China. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we understand.
Some of them.
Most of them.
Oh.
All of them. Some of them come from Thailand.
Oh, yes.
The cards that we get in Southeast Asia, they're all from Thailand.
Oh, okay.
All right. So do you have any other views on the leaks that happened? Are you enraged? Are you happy that the leaks happened?
They're pretty shitty. I can't even understand what they were.
Yeah. Well, we're grasping at straws to figure out what the leaks are.
Yeah.
But next week we'll be back with the spoilers, and it should be almost the full spoilers of the set. I love this card, Star of Extinction.
It's alright.
No, it's quite fun.
It's alright.
Destroy target land, deals 20 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. So basically, you destroy an entire world.
It's alright. Stuffy doll reprint when?
Oh, does it deal 20 damage immediately?
Yeah.
Oh.
Stuff you know.
Doesn't Planeswalker also refer to yourself because you are a Planeswalker?
It's not how it works.
Oh man. Okay. So yeah, we'll talk about the the prints soon. Yeah, let us know what you think about the leaks. Leak. Where's Vraska, by the way?
It's not out yet.
I know, but I want to see Vraska.
You have to wait.
All right. Thanks for joining us. You've been listening to the Power 9 podcast every week. You can find new episodes power9podcast.com, mtgcast.com, as well as on iTunes. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and you can find us on Twitter at Power9 Podcast.
The 9 is a number 9.
You can find myself on Twitter at The Asian Judge. You can find Alfian at
Scription YN.
not just Scription,
No, it's YN.
Scription_Lee.
No.
Scription AN Scription YN
It's just YN.
JZXXZ
No. It's, yeah.
XXX underscore Scription underscore XXX.
No. What?
No, okay. And then you can also find us on the stream every Tuesday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Singapore time. Twitch.tv/GreyOgaGames, Twitch.tv/TheAsianJudge. Alright, so for myself and Alfian, we are signing off. Thanks for joining us. See you guys.
Bye.
Ciao.